Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Auntie Igbi is rumored, alleged, reported to have stormed the palace to, slam the sisters to the Ooni of Ife. And she said that you guys are all hypocrites. That after all I have done for you, all my sacrifices for each and every one of you, you have the right to betray me this way for Olori Naomi. I can't believe that everybody's bowing to Olori Naomi, acting as if she has become their small god and begging her for forgiveness. Forgiveness for what? They said that was what she was saying. And I am like, what? If this story is true, under the circumstances, you still have the audacity to be saying these kinds of things about Olori Naomi. Your trouble for Olori Naomi or with Olori Naomi is what has, brought you to where you are right now. And so anybody who is sensitive enough will know that this one is trouble. I should not go close to her because every time I fall out with her, I fall deeper. Every time I fall out with her, I fall deeper with my husband, with everybody. So I need to avoid her. And this is why they said the human capacity for trouble is like bamboo, for far more flexible than we can ever imagine at a glance. You see, the human capacity for wahala is not a small thing. Some people will make wahala and make wahala and make wahala, and they do not know when to stop. Okay, so as we are hearing, as it is alleged, rumored, and reported, they said Auntie Igbi stormed the palace, and that she stormed the palace, calling Ooni Of Ife sisters all sort of names, that they are hypocrites, that after all she has done for them, after the sacrifices, after the friendship, after the love they have shared, after the support they have promised her and everything, they can now begin to bow to Olori Naomi. That's the biggest betrayal of a lifetime, okay? But then again, you know that when you call this kind of situation betrayal, what do you call the situation between you and your friend, like the badmus and all of that? But that is not my issue to go into. After all of this news we keep hearing, they are all alleged, reported speculations, okay? And rumored information. So since these news are not first-hand news, okay? You cannot stand there and begin to say you want to side this or side that. You just have to give the news the way you have heard it and then go. They say safety in reporting is, general. It's safer to be general than to be specific. And so that is exactly what I am doing. It's not a small thing. They said she came, she was very upset. She went and waited in the big conference room. When they came out, she started slamming them one after the other, that they have betrayed her so much. After everything they have shared, after the love they have promised her, how is it possible that she heard that they are running everywhere, kitty kata kata kitty for Olori Naomi, trying to beg Naomi, trying to reconcile with Naomi and all of that? And I am like, what? What do you even expect? What do you expect? Even if they were Naomi's act enemies, okay? Under the circumstances, for what Naomi did to them, or Naomi did for that sister of them, these people are very close. They are three, and that is why they call them the three musketeers. They are very, very close, admire their relationship. And so when something is happening to one, the other two, they feel as though it's for them. They are so, so close. There's nothing as a beautiful family that is closely knitted together, okay? And so now, after what Naomi has done for them, God used Naomi. I wouldn't say Naomi, but God used Naomi, because Naomi is just a vessel that God is using on a daily basis to bring light into the lives of so many lives. There are a lot of things that Naomi is doing that a lot of us are not even putting out there, because a lot of people are just focused on her marriage to the Ooni of Ife. Naomi is doing a lot. Naomi is helping people. Naomi is growing people spiritually and all of that. But it's not a big deal, because that is what she was called to do. She has said it time and time again. And so they said this woman came, waited in the conference room, and when they came out, she started giving them buzz, that you guys betrayed me, you betrayed my trust for you. How could you have done this to me? Why would you do something like this to me after all we shared, after everything? And you know that they said when she just got into the palace, as it is alleged, I am not living there, that she came with a lot of money, that she used to give a lot of give money, give everything, like she would give so so much, buy cars. And, because, issues started coming up from time to time when we heard that she would say, after all I have done, after what I have invested, after this and after that. And it was after she started bringing back all the things that she has been doing. They said that was when these women became careful and decided to stop collecting the stuff from her. That they said she's a very big giver. That is Igbi, that she gives a lot. She doesn't mind giving you her all, that she is that kind of person. So at that point, that she was quite close to the Ooni sisters. They were actually doing things together. They said they even went into businesses together. She was also close to Iyalaje, and they were doing everything together. At that time, they had already made up their mind. They thought that this thing between Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi would never hold again. But, one thing people do not understand is that matters of the heart, you can never decide. You can never judge. You will see a man who is fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting. You will think that with a woman, you will think that that is all of that relationship. But one day you find out that they still desire to be with each other. It's their life. Nobody can stop them from wanting to be with each other. So eventually, when Ooni felt the need to go back to his wife, he started going back. But at that time, there was so much fight. Nobody knew that things would get to where they are right now. Even though we know that a lot of people, we heard that there's a lot of swearing. She will never return back. They will not let her return back. They are fighting left, right, and center. But the good thing is that as they are fighting, that's the same way Kabiyesi is fighting. The beautiful thing is that it's not like Naomi is the only one who is fighting. Right now, Kabiyesi is out there protecting Naomi as much as possible, doing everything to ensure that Naomi returns back because he wants his wife and son back into the palace of the Ooni of Ife. He says he loves his wife, that he cannot continue to live like that without his wife. And there are so many prophecies, even traditionally, they have told him that he needs his wife back into the palace if he must continue to be happy and go on. That Naomi was not just sent to him, that Naomi was orchestrated by God. That relationship with Naomi was orchestrated by Olodumare, as they said, that God planted Naomi in his life for a reason. And the day that a day will come where he will clearly see why God planted Naomi right there in his life. That if there is anything he needs to do is to make sure that Naomi returns back into his life, or they return back to each other. He should never allow anything to make him not to. So they said this woman came, she was giving the sisters basbos. They said the kind of wahala that was in the palace, the sisters were giving her. She was crying, she was giving them, they were giving her. I said that the word of God says that your enemies will fight themselves for your sake. And this is exactly what is happening under these circumstances. It's important for you to bear in mind that these are all alleged news and these are all reported news. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.